TJ, just want to talk about what it felt like to get out there and play a game.
I can honestly say it felt great getting back out there on the floor. You know, after a year just sitting out, watching my guys being had to cheer on, be a great cheerleader and stuff like that. It feels good to actually get out there, contribute, try to bring some energy, get the bank as live as possibly can. That was my whole objective of today, to get the fans into it and just really let the game flow with me. And I just love being back out there with my brothers on the court.
How long did it kind of take you to shake off the rust today, if at all?
Probably the first minute. First minute, I can say the jitters are still on me, but then after I got that first quick turnover I ain't like, I said, all right, it's time for me to wake up now. I got my one turnover out the way real fast. Now it's time to wake up and actually play basketball.
Cameron, how would you grade TJ's debut tonight?
Man, A+. He hustled. He's a great player. He played hard today. So yeah, I give him an A+.
Does having him in the game with you make your job easier?
Yeah, he runs the floor real hard. I mean, it really don't matter who on the floor. It's the game easy regardless.
Cam, what changed in the second half? You know, you had 3 points in the first half, 17 points in the second half. What changed for you?
Coach was saying just be more aggressive when they were in the zone. Be more aggressive, push the ball, and I mean it worked out.
Talk about some of the kind of things you guys did. You out-rebounded them by what, 11 tonight? Plus you guys shot over 71% from the free throw line, which is probably the best you guys have shot all season.
Yeah, lately in practice we've been getting a lot more free throws up because that's one of our big main factors. You know, a lot of games that came out to us missing free throws that we could have easily won the game. So we played a lot of emphasis on making sure we hit free throws, and we knew that right now with our size over and with SI against SIU, you know, that's a good team, but we was bigger than them, so we didn't want to let them rebounds be the determinant of the game. We should have easily had them on the rebounds board, and that was one of the main goals and main focus from the beginning of the game, for the beginning of the week. So it was making sure we was on the bigs, and as a collective group, even guards coming down, making sure we rebound the ball, helping out the bigs a lot.
Okay, and how much emphasis did you guys put on defense this 10-day break, and how do you feel you guys did?
Well, I feel we did good. Defense is every practice. That's every day. It won't be a day where it'll be offense. It's just defense, and I feel we came and played good defense today. Got in foul trouble, but altogether it was pretty good.
Do you think it was the best defensive performance of the year?
Nah. We could play better defense without fouling, but you know we played good defense. It was a good defensive game.
Talk about your game, Cam. 22-7, 5 rebounds. I mean, that's a pretty nice box score there.
I mean, it felt good. Now Sapp out there, it's a lot more focus on more players, so he opens the floor up, and I mean we got a lot of shooters, so they can't hug or stay in the inside. I mean I attacked and got to the free throw line.
TJ, talk about trying to lobby Coach Prom about when you got your 4th foul there. I'm like, hey, don't take me out just yet. I'm getting used to this.
Yeah, because I guess I got to get used to this new foul, the way they call it nowadays, and I kept getting in and getting out, and when just sitting on that bench, my leg kept getting stiff. So after that first foul, I did not want to stiffen back up. So I was trying to get him to keep me back in there, but I knew he was taking me out. But I understood. I knew I was going to probably get back in just to keep the energy going. So I just had to deal with it and making this really a learning factor for the next couple games. How the refs going to really call it. So I had to play to the way the refs going to call it in the way.
TJ, it seems like the fans tonight were really keeping a close eye on you, everything you're doing. I could hear them behind me just screaming your name and things like that. Just talk about were you paying attention to much of that out there, or did you hear the fans at all?
Normally I do not pay attention to the fans at all, but the way they kept clapping and getting loud and calling my name every time I would come in or do anything, it gave me more energy. It made me play even harder. And like we say, like in the beginning of the intro, and we say we have the best fan in the country, I truly believe that. So with the fans doing that, I knew that's like I told you from the jump. My main focus was to get the fan into the game. After I had the fans loud, I knew my teammate was going to feed off that. So they was going to start getting more alive and start playing even harder. And it really helped us a lot. So that's why I love the fans that we have here. Every game I'm going to try. That's our all focus. Once we have the fan involved, it's only going to bring energy.
It seems like the most hype you got was a big stare that you had after that and one. You just kind of stared into the crowd. Talk about that.
Yeah, man, you know, it kind of took me back to my high school days when I used to get and ones. main thing. I used to just look at the crowd, you know, see how the energy is, see the hype. And I know the fans, they love getting involved with the players. Once you get the fans involved, you paying them attention, you pointing at them, you talking to them, it gets the fan more hype. And that's the part of basketball. You should love that. Everybody should love that because the fan come to get a great show. And that was the whole point, to give the fans a great show and let them see what Murray State basketball is really about.